Hi, hello and welcome to a new episode here. I want to show you something. A piece necklace I have. But now let's start with the video. Download yourself the application, the app from the App Store. No thanks to see if your product you buy is from Israel, so you can, if you want, boycott Israel, which I recommend you to do because of the occupation, the apartheid, and the genocide. Let's go on here. We are about to go into the Phoenix Springs, episode 35. Welcome. Stop exploring the village and take a dip in the hot springs. Enter hot springs. Yes, let's do so. I talked to, I think, everyone in the village. I hope I didn't forget anything. Okay, Rean. It looks like someone's got here before me. Maybe it's Kurt? No, it's not. But she also tried to flirt once with him. I mean, I think there was an opportunity when she also tried to flirt with. In the third or fourth game, I think it was probably the fourth. But yeah.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
Why not? She's just a little older than you, so why would you be so?
Is that you, Rean? Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
It's better than with Moose. Back to back, what? I mean, okay, Rean has a girlfriend, okay, in this way I understand this, but you can still just sit normally and talk with one another. Rean, Dad mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How are you holding up? You aren't overworking yourself, are you? Claire, thank you for your concern, but please put the worry on your out of your mind. My work sometimes comes with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. I suppose it's true. Claire, the RMP is being restructured and having its military capacity downsized at the same time, so I can't deny that I am busy. But that's true for so many others right now. I don't think I have a right to complain. I mean, it's a war. There was a war, and now I'm working on the on peace and on maintaining the peace, and so yeah, of course everyone is busy. Rean, what do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to how the RMP and the intelligence division don't answer directly to the government anymore? Yes, because of that we aren't going to have the kind of freedom we used to. This is also not good if we have an organization which is not democratically or controlled by some people. Or do I understand this in the wrong way? But I believe that we will still be able to protect the people of Erebonia in a different way than the army, like before. I see, Rean. The RMP isn't being rolled into the army though, right? Correct, although the possibility was being considered at one point. At the end it didn't happen, thanks in part to General Van Dyck and Provisional Governor head Ragnitz. It's not impossible that it could lead to a power struggle in the future, unfortunately. But I believe the Empire needs something with the chain of command separated from the army that can serve as a deterrent. I'm not sure if I agree, I mean. To avoid power gathering in one place again, you mean? Exactly. She's also beautiful, Claire. I have already an idea for her boyfriend. Theoretically. The blazoned demon, the how was his name? Probably when I watch this and edit this I will feel stupid, but blazoned demon, this from Ouroboros, this fire guy, you know? Course and its graduates, myself included, are expected to serve as another kind of deterrent as well. The reason being that the school students and teachers alike exert influence in various fields and have all kinds of connections. Rean, I see. As someone charged with helping raise the next generation of source students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. Heh, as you should. We are all counting on you.
By the way, Rean,
Oh, they are talking again, so I can't shut up.
Yes?
this feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you
For what?
for all you did during the rivalries, for all you did for Milliam, for facing me head on, and for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done. But I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do, and I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
You really are oblivious to how you sound sometimes. Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Rean?
I mean, I can't speak for Rean 100%, but I think he should be happy. He has a girlfriend, I hope, as far as I understand the situation. And the war is over, and so I don't think, and all of his friends are alright. No one died, so I think he should be happy. But let's see what he has to say himself.
Of course I am. Busy, certainly, but I am happy. I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight. We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up and braced for the inevitable. It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now, and I can still be with everyone I care about. Which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy.
What do you want to imply? Is there anything I should be unhappy about, or Rean should be unhappy about, which you might now indicate and now say, hey, but there is this problem and that problem, and so speak out your mind.
You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand.
I mean, I didn't lose really my father, just the who created me, or Rean. I mean, but the true father is still alive. Okay, you're recalling again. That's very good. Okay, they're still talking, so I don't need to say anything.
You, Rean, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you.
I still don't know exactly what do you mean, but tell me more.
Am I wrong?
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me. You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it.
How about you engage with Alisa? You marry her. Maybe this makes you feel better.
All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen. Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did?
I mean, you didn't really start anything, all of this, by yourself. it was also I mean the whole you're a real kind of father, and so they all played a part in it, and so it's not all of your fault.
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
This sounds like something which might be true.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position. You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
I mean, she also did some bad things, so yeah. She has a good reason to do so.
Don't worry, I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. Every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better, or see you and Milliam's smiling faces,
It's so emotional.
I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Yeah, do the same.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if I
don't think my approach will work for you.
Why not? It's normal approach.
You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. Just, I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Sure.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
I mean, I suggested to marry Alisa, so maybe the game will take it by my word, or at least... I mean, I really read the story about this, so I get inspired by what I see here in the game, but then I work through it in my stories.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
I did call myself duplicitous.
I have to read now again. At any rate, you will catch a cold just standing around like that, you know? Why don't the three of you come and join us in the water? I suspected we wouldn't be able to evade your notice. For what it's worth, I did feel kind of guilty listening in. Altina, we didn't hear all of your conversation, so please don't worry on that count. Haha, it's on me for not watching what I said in a public place. You know, Instructor Claire really is amazing. All I ended up doing is letting our instructor listen to my problems. I couldn't possibly help with his. You okay, you know? Rean? Muse? Hey, I suspect she is thinking about how much she would like to wash your back. Now I think only you, Muse, are this kind of a weird person, not Yuna. Okay, you hear me. Much like I once did. You know, as if I was thinking such a... Wait, you did what? No? Altina, how untoward of you both. I mean, listen, Claire, hey, you aren't going to deny the allegations, I see. Rean, listen, there was a very good reason for what happened. After Rean was taken to task for his past transgressions, Court and Ash came to join everyone in the spring. The group then enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stress away, if only for a moment. Yuna, that felt amazing. I'm jealous you have had a place like this so close by all your life, instructor. Ash, yeah, I get why he is so addicted to hot springs now. I know, I knew you would all come to understand in time. I'm clear. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, I think it's about time we depart. Are you all ready? You mean? Here it comes. Muse, I take it you're finally going to enlighten us as to why we were summoned here. I hope she will now tell us finally what is the reason why we came here in the first place. Rean, we are going out into the valley, I assume. Correct, please follow me. You will have all your answers soon enough. Party menu. Yes. You can also change now. Come on. Okay, let's see. That's good. So that's good. Let's see. Tactic. Okay, let's make this a little bit better. So that looks good. I will also now save the game, and we'll start with this in the next episode. See you later.